Hello, welcome to the One and a Half Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes, nothing special. I figured I'd just talk about number one on my ugly list today. I won't do a full list, because I want to talk about other stuff. So yeah, and I'm not gonna do a countdown. I'm gonna start from the best. Number one on my ugly list is Leslie Jones. As you can see, she's pictured on the left. Excuse me. Um, I've never seen a less attractive woman in my life. Well, I mean, I've seen some episodes of The Walking Dead. So, okay, if you want to count some of the chick zombies, but even some of the chick zombies are better looking than Leslie Jones. Just no, but seriously, like there's a few zombies I would have smashed. Now Leslie Jones, I'd smash her too with a brick, but that's about all the smashing that's gonna happen with her. Remember, she's pictured on the left, if you can tell. But I don't know. Like, I remember I don't know what she currently does, but I remember she was on Saturday Night Live, and I think I've seen her twice in that show, and the reason why it was only twice is because I stopped watching because she was on it. I mean, like when I watch TV, I want to see good-looking things. That's why I like Korean TV. That's why K dramas are so good. Like everyone's good-looking. I mean, that's how TV should be. It's just good-looking people. Like that's how lingerie ads used to be. Victoria's Secret. Like they used to have hot chicks model the lingerie. Now it's like your average American chick, which is a fat chick. Notice that's why Victoria's Secret sales are down because you're not you're not selling the illusion that if you buy this you're gonna look hot. You're selling the illusion. Well, if you buy this, you're gonna be fat. No one's gonna buy that. Once again, Leslie Jones is pictured on the left. You can see why she's number one on my ugly list. That, that is a scary looking woman. Downright frightening. You know? What did her parents look like? You have to like really, really think. For the kid to be that ugly, what did the parents look like? And I've heard people say some really stupid things like, "Oh, well, if two ugly people get together and have a kid, the kid's gonna be hot." I mean, that makes no sense. If you take ingredients to make a cake, okay, and the ingredients in this box say ugly, and the ingredients in this other box say ugly, and you mix those two together, what do you think you're gonna get? You're gonna get a solidified ugly front. You're gonna get stronger in the ugly. There is no reason why you should think that something good is gonna come from two mixtures of ugly mixing together. But anyway, once again, Leslie Jones is pitching on the left. What the hell? How do humans even look like this? I don't know. But anyway, on to better things. So Christmas is around the corner, and I don't care. Don't give a rat's ass. Haven't celebrated Christmas in a long time. I mean, it's over 20 years, people. Uh, the actual day never meant anything to me. The only thing I care about is like you get free stuff. I could care less if there's a tree. I could care less if there's decoration. I don't feel special because it's the time of year. It's just that it's another excuse to get free stuff. I like getting free stuff. That's the only thing Christmas means to me is getting free stuff. And then like once you hit a certain age, uh, you know, you can get your own stuff. So it's not like you're waiting around for someone to get you the stuff. So it's just like it's just not exciting. But you got all these sheep who are brainwashed that oh, it's a special time of year. It's not. It's just another. It's like another marketing ploy to get the populace to spend money. It's to get it's to give the economy a small boost. You know, small little. Oh, hey, we're uh, we're putting some money into this thing. You know, that's all Christmas is. I think I have a cold or something because it is hard to talk right now. Really is. Okay, my throat is better. I turned the heater on, and that made the air warmer in my room, and then that made my voice better. Amazing, isn't it? It also cured my erectile dysfunction. So everyone's been looking at the Twitter files, right? All the behind the scenes, the insider information that Elon Musk has made public. I found one thing interesting. Um, I mean, everything that's been let out in the open before, everyone knew there was, shadow banning, and everyone knew, if someone of a note was saying stuff that the government didn't agree with, they were getting banned or blocked or whatever. I mean, because it was obvious. We saw it. We didn't need to see proof, of that because we saw it happen. Like we didn't need the insider back and forth stuff. But anyway, what I find interesting is they had 80 FBI agents working with Twitter, and their job was to look at people's tweets, and if they were saying something against the government, the left leaning part of the government, that they would get Twitter to ban those accounts or whatever, suppress those accounts, just affect those accounts. Okay, so basically, you had 80 FBI agents looking for mean tweets, but the whole time, Twitter still had just rampant child porn, and the FBI agents didn't do anything about that. So our tax dollars went to suppressing mean tweets while child porn was overlooked on Twitter. That says so much about the left. And when I say leftist groomer, it's because the left is full of groomers. You're telling me that the child exploitation was overlooked by the 80 FBI agents, but mean tweets, that was number one on the priority list? That just says so much about this country. It just says so much, and it also makes sense that why the border is open because we're getting several hundred thousand of children are just walking over, going to people that they're not relatives with, just being handed over to adults. So obviously that's child trafficking, right in the open. But and also that's been documented. But whatever. And I think the only person I've seen actually try to stop it is Alex Jones. I saw a video of Alex Jones. There was a border agent, well, supposed border agent, because the guy didn't have any ID, but he did have a gun strapped to his side. Put a bunch of kids in a van and just drive off. They asked him where he was going with the kids. He would not answer. He did not give proper ID, so we don't even know if he was a border agent. Just some guy with a van full of kids driving off. That's just one example, but I'm just saying, like, Alex Jones has posted videos of children just being handed over to adults, to just random adults down at the border. So, but hey, at least it's those foreign kids and none of our American children. That's the bright side. And actually, I don't even care. It's just the point that if the government's going to be interfering in, like, society's lives, our everyday life, I want them I want them to interfere in something that's going to make the society better. So stopping child trafficking, child exploitation, that actually makes society better. That makes the place, that makes our country safer. But interfering in our lives when it comes to, like, what we do on the internet, like, posting a tweet that you don't like, that doesn't solve any problems. I don't care who you are. You could be me with, um, once again, I get kicked off of Twitter, but okay, it could be me, like, back when I had Twitter, and, like, and whatever, 10 people looked at my tweets. If you don't like what I say and take it down, no, nothing happens. It doesn't change anything. I can say anything I want. No one is gonna, like, overthrow the government, whatever, because they read something I wrote. But let's say I had 1 million followers. Okay, I can still say the same things. Whatever. I can say, I don't know, like, well, I can say some facts, like, 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 people who get the vaccine can still get and spread COVID. Okay, now, even though that's true, the government doesn't want you to hear it. But okay, let's just say I say that. That's not gonna make society bad. It's not gonna set, like, anyone back. It's not dangerous. Well, first of all, I don't think words are dangerous anyway. But you know what I'm saying. But that's something the government would go after, while they're still allowing someone else to, you know, sell kids. And I don't understand where a person talking or typing became the government's priority. Now I understand if someone is on the internet giving, I don't know, the updated location of the president. Okay, well, yeah, I don't want that person to be able to be able to spread that information. Like, I understand why doxing is bad. You know, but I mean, but that's common sense. Or someone is on the internet telling people to meet on the corner of whatever. I'm just making up a street name. Seventh and Warcraft. Okay, whatever. And, like, whatever, like, cause a riot. Granted, that's what lots of Democrats did during the Summer of Love, encouraging people to riot. But they were on the left, so if you're on the left, you can actually tell people to riot, and it's okay. That's what the whole BLM thing was. Hey, let's meet up here. Let's trash the city. It's okay, because we're leftists. We're leftist groomers. Yeah, but I thought that was amazing that Elon showed proof that there was FBI agents um, telling Twitter to get rid of tweets that said negative things about the government, and some of these people only had like, 2 followers. So the FBI is after someone like, your neighbor who has like 3 followers and doesn't like what they're saying. What are we wasting our tax dollars on? That's the part that gets me. I don't understand why our tax dollars is just so easily wasted. No, well, of course we know why, because it's not their money they're wasting, it's our money they're wasting. You know? And then like, the all these politicians and government agents, their paychecks are paid, from us. So like they don't feel like they're wasting anything. Getting paid off our hard work. But, that's how the government is. Anyway, so after Christmas, I was talking about Christmas, but then, like, I get sidetracked. New Year's. Now, that is a holiday. Normally, I would celebrate. Now, granted, not having any friends means I'm not going to be invited to any parties. Now, there's ways um, around that I can just crash a party. Now I've crashed parties before. You just find a house that's having a party, but like one that is like a big one, and like make sure it's a predominantly white party where it's a party where like there's friends of friends there, and so like you walk in with like some beer, and someone goes, hey, like I'm friends with Mike, or I'm friends with Chris. There's 5 or 6 Mikes. There's 5 or 6 Chris. No one's gonna question you. No one's gonna question you. You just go in. I've done it before. Just saying. Um, then you hopefully if you're lucky you find a Asian woman who's attractive and just talk to her the whole night. I know I'm living in a faster world. Did you know in America the female Asian population makes up 5% of the country? 5% of the population in America is a female Asian woman. So a person like me who only finds 5% of the population attractive, it's very hard to find a lady. Well, unless you pay for it, and that's what have had to do over the years. I've had to pay an Asian woman money to let me lick soy sauce off of her, because it's very hard to find an Asian girlfriend. They only make up 5% of the population. I know I'm just sharing random facts here, folks. Random facts. Don't mind me. Anyway, I have said enough because it was just too much. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Peace.